Hey guys, AllinCrypto here and welcome back ladies and gentlemen for another YouTube video. Today we've got a fantastic video lined up for you, but before we dive into the video, I've got an announcement for the channel to make. AllinCrypto has officially launched a Cardano Stakepool. We are now an active participants in helping to maintain the Cardano network. This is something that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. But for me, finding the right stake pool operators was a key thing to have successfully done before launching the pool. We have two stake pool operators, one in the UK, one in Australia. So there's pretty much 24-hour coverage on the pool. This is the official announcement, guys. We're super excited. The name of the stake pool is ALLIN, of course, and it's AllinCrypto Stakepool. So far, I've put 10,000 Cardano in, 2,500 that I've put up as a pledge. I will be moving the rest of my Cardano into this pool over the coming days, and I'm hoping that you guys will choose to delegate with me. For those of you who don't know how to delegate to an individual pool and don't really know how to stake, we will be making a video on this tomorrow. But for those of you who already know, you know what to do. The more delegations we get, the sooner we can move to the actual pool minting blocks and rewards being paid out to the delegators. This is what we want to achieve in a short period of time. Remember, when you move to a new pool, you will still receive rewards up to 2 weeks from your prior pool. So you'll have 2 weeks window for the AllinCrypto pool to essentially start minting blocks. We're not 100% sure that we'll get there in 2 weeks, but we don't think it's going to take very long. You mint a block every other epoch, I think at around about 800,000, and you start minting blocks regularly at around about 1.5 million per epoch. So that means you'll get paid out regularly and things will be very much normalized. This is something that we're very excited about. We're hoping that you delegate to us. You can delegate via the Yoroi and daedalus wallet. Yoroi's by Emergo. You can find the Yoroi and daedalus wallet, the official page, by going on to Cardano.org, coming over here to the little drop-down menu and going on daedalus and Yoroi under individuals, and it will take you to their official pages. Let me just make this very clear. You are not sending your Cardano to anybody. Do not, let me repeat this, do not send your Cardano to anybody. The way you stake to a certain stake pool is via applications like Yoroi and daedalus. They're the two main ones and the two ones that I personally use, and I would suggest you do too. That is the announcement, guys. We're really looking forward to what the future holds. We are yet to come up with an incentive. We are in talks with a number of charities to put some incentives into actually staking with the pool. That's really all I have for you on the announcement, guys. Let's dive into the video that I have for you today. So with that announcement out of the way, let's dive into this video. And I want to talk to you about the DeFi autumn and winter Cardano is about to experience and why this is going to have a positive effect on the price. The best way for me to illustrate that is to take a look at Ethereum. What happened with Ethereum during DeFi summer? Take a look at the price. We are going to take a look at a number of other things like the Ethereum dominance, the Bitcoin dominance, and the DeFi pulse, and how much Ethereum we saw getting locked up in these DeFi protocols that were being built on top of it. Cardano is going to mirror this, and I actually think there's going to be some amplification in regards to Cardano because we know it is a staked blockchain. So Ethereum, if it was staked, you'd have saw that kind of supply crunch, that supply really get dragged off the table, whereas Cardano will have that due to it being a proof of stake consensus cryptocurrency. We know that 71% of all Cardano is already staked. If we take a look today at how much Ethereum is actually locked into DeFi protocols, it's around about 7.3 million Ethereum. So let's say around about 7%. If we add a 7% onto the 71%, it gives us around about 78%. So there'll only really be 21% of Cardano out there that isn't staked or locked into protocols. I actually think you could see more Cardano get locked up into protocols, as it will be a lot cheaper of a DeFi system to use. So this is what we're expecting. We're really yet to see any of these kind of DeFi applications come online. We're going to start to see them this month. A lot of them are already giving out their initial stake pool offerings or public or private sales. You're going to see this take place this month into next month, and you're going to see this kind of snowballing effect with the Cardano DeFi system and Cardano becoming infinitely more usable. Like I said, a lot of DeFi involves locking up the underlying token ETH in this case, but in Cardano's case, it will be ADA. And this is what we're expecting. So if we take DeFi Summer, which started in 2021, if we start from sort of June, you can see what happened, ladies and gentlemen. All of this is going to add up. You can see here on the DeFi Pulse Index, it wasn't really until June that you started to see DeFi get locked into or Ethereum get locked into some of its DeFi protocols. This also had a fantastic effect on the price. This is, let's quickly mark this. So where are we? June. If we start from June, this is where it started, guys. You can see really what took place with the price. You saw some significant bump ups for Ethereum and its price as a result. It's really what kicked off the run. And we actually saw Ethereum dominance. If we take a look at what happened here, guys, you can see that it really kicked off Ethereum dominance. If we take a look at June 2020, wrong thing. Really the start of DeFi Summer, when we started to see a lot of Ethereum getting locked in. You can see what happened with the Ethereum dominance, guys. It gained an awful lot of dominance during this time period. I mean, this essentially was the summer period. The dominance went up by 55%. At the same time, you actually saw Bitcoin lose dominance. And this was because Ethereum was really the hot topic. People were buying Ethereum to lock it up in DeFi protocols, to utilize some of the DeFi protocols, place bets on investments. It was really all happening in Ethereum. If we take a look at June 2020, right here, guys. Could probably move that back a bit, actually. This is what happened with the Bitcoin dominance. You can see it really start to sell off, and it's been in a continual decline. This is a trend, of course. I think Bitcoin dominance as a whole is going to continue to decline as the rest of the crypto ecosystem kind of builds and actually finds their feet and becomes more pronounced. But this is what we're expecting on Cardano. This is really what DeFi means for Cardano. It means that the underlying token becomes infinitely more in demand, and thus a supply and demand genetic happens, and you will see the price increase as a result of this as the underlying token will become more used. This is what we're expecting. We know that there's a lot of Cardano already staked. Yes, the stake is liquid, and what I mean by that is there's no lock-in period. You can pretty much take your stake out whenever you want. This, of course, is going to have a bit of an effect because you probably will see a little bit of the staked Cardano going into some of these protocols. But the main takeaway is the network as a whole, Cardano becomes more in demand. This is going to have an effect on the price. And I believe if Ethereum's anything to go by, you can see DeFi started here. It went up in terms of price. It went up in terms of dominance. Bitcoin dominance went down. And we really saw a lot of Ethereum actually get locked up. When Ethereum actually launches staking, I think that's going to be another catalyst to see the price kind of increase. Remember that price of an asset essentially is determined by a very small amount of the overall supply, the overall liquid supply being changed and exchanged back and forth on exchanges. It's actually quite a poor representation. And things like this, like staking for Ethereum or DeFi on Cardano, are going to have a very positive effect on the price due to the actual supply kind of dwindling as a result of it becoming more used and locked up. So that's really what we're expecting, guys. We're very, very excited. We know the market is still stagnant, but it's coming, guys. I mean, it's lackluster at the moment, but you're setting up perfect structure for continuation. We go on about it daily, and we're not really going to dive too much into the price, but this is what you're looking at, guys. A sort of climb here, which you're going through right now. You'll get to this point, maybe consolidate before you see that continuation. It's coming. You will see all-time highs, in my opinion, potentially by the end of the month. It's not going to take very long at all. When this thing gets rolling, it really will. And we're still anticipating a fantastic 3 months for not only Cardano, but the cryptocurrency market as a whole. That is really all I have for you in this video. Super excited. We have covered a number of projects on here, like Meld, Liquid, Charlie 3, etc, Coty. We are trying to get into as many of these as possible, just because I actually think the Cardano ecosystem is going to offer something that Ethereum doesn't have, and that is scalability and cheap in terms of cost of usage. Ethereum's gas prices are ridiculous. This is why we are seeing DeFi blow up in things like Solana and other smart contract blockchains out there, due to the fact that it's a lot cheaper to use and some of them offer greater yield. We're going to see this explosion on Cardano. It's going to have a fantastic effect on the price. This is another confirming factor for me that I've made the right investment in Cardano. This is not financial advice. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, but use this as a tool in your arsenal. That is really all I have for you in this video, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, with the turning on of smart contracts and these smart contracts actually going live, these dApps going live, which we haven't really had yet. We know we had the Alonzo hard fork on the 12th of September. It's going to take people a little while to get around to, and we are going to start to see some of those this month. You are going to see Cardano ADA getting locked up in these protocols, whether that be for NFTs. I don't think they've shown NFTs here actually, but a lot of Ethereum actually gets locked up in NFT protocols, etc., etc. So you're going to see that mimicked on the Cardano blockchain. Thumbs up, guys. We're looking forward to the next 3 months, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, the Stakepool is now live, and I'll catch you in the next YouTube video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.